Lionel Messi versus Cristiano Ronaldo. Who has been the more consistent player? Throughout their careers, Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo have been, without the shadow of a doubt, the two most consistent players in the history of football. There have been incredible players in football history: Maradona, Cruyff, Ronaldo de Lima, Zidane, Ronaldinho, and so on and so forth. These players were absolutely astonishing in their time, and without a doubt are amongst the all-time greats. However, none of these players were consistent enough. They played great football for 4 or 5 years and that was it. None were as consistent as Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo have been. It isn't an easy feat to play at the top level for more than 15 years, yet these two have done it. However, it is impossible to say that they have been equally consistent, and although it is difficult to completely separate them in terms of consistency, it is quite possible. That is exactly what this video is about. So who is more consistent between Messi and Ronaldo? Let us get started. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo began his career in the early 2000s, playing for the football club, Sporting Lisbon, and also debuted for his national team Portugal. At that point he was a young prospect. By 2004, he was already considered to be a player who will be amongst the best in the world in future, after his very good display for a young player at the 2004 UEFA Euros tournament. The early stages of his career could not be considered to be bad at all, and on the contrary, was quite good. In 2003, he was signed by Manchester United, marking the beginning of his truly illustrious career. He would rise steadily, to become the best player in the world. By 2006, he had grown to be one of the focal points of the Manchester United team. This was proven true, when he broke the 20-goal barrier in the Premier League in the 2006-07 season, and in 2008, he was ranked third in the Ballon d'Or ranking. Finally, in the 2007-08 season, he would win his first Ballon d'Or, after scoring 42 goals in all competitions in the Premier League, and leading Manchester United to the Premier League and Champions League trophies. After this season, Ronaldo never slowed down again until much later in his career. In the 2008-09 season, although he wasn't at the top of his game due to injury, his efforts still led Manchester United to the Premier League title, and runners-up in the Champions League competition. A season later, he would sign for Real Madrid, which will once again completely transform his career. In his first season at Real Madrid he was already their best player, scoring over 30 goals in all competitions. A season later, he would begin his 50-goal-a-season spree, which lasted for 6 seasons. A testament of his immense consistency. From the 2010-11 season to the 2015-16 season. While his goals reduced drastically the following season, he was a beast in the Champions League, producing the best Champions League knockout performances of his career against top teams in Europe. He still managed to score over 40 goals that season, and a season later. So, we could say that from 2008 till 2018, Ronaldo was at the top of his game. But after signing for Juventus in 2018, he slowed down. He was no longer able to record his usual 40-plus goals a season, but this was quite expected, since he was already 34 at this point, not forgetting the team he was playing for. He was however still able to average 30 goals a season in his time at Juventus. 3 seasons later, he would sign again for Manchester United, where he is obviously not even close to the Cristiano Ronaldo we know, but as we are all aware, he is 37 plus and at the final stage of his career. But what a run he had. A 20-season career, while being at the top level for over half of it, is a feat that must be applauded. This is consistency at the highest level. Lionel Messi. Messi made his official debut a few seasons later than Cristiano Ronaldo, in 2003, for FC Barcelona. Just like the latter, he was still a young prospect. His first official season at the club, that is the 2004 fifth season, couldn't be considered to have been outstanding by any means. It was a season later, the 2005 sixth season, that he began to make his name. Basically, in only 1 season after his debut, Messi had already become a starter for FC Barcelona, a true testament of his talent. In the 2005 sixth season, Messi led the attack together with Eto'o and Ronaldinho for majority of the season. At this point, he was already considered to be among the best young players in the world, which also included Cristiano Ronaldo. Even with the presence of Ronaldinho and Samuel Eto'o, his talent and abilities couldn't be masked at all. In the 2 seasons that followed, he would already be considered one of the best players in the world, coming 3rd in the Ballon d'Or ranking in 2007, and 2nd in 2008. His best performance during this period, coming against one of the best teams in the world, Real Madrid, where he scored a hat-trick and was a menace throughout the game. From 2005 to 2008, Messi displayed talent that had possibly never been seen before, and very few people doubted the fact that he would definitely become a footballing great. However, while he was very explosive, he still had many aspects of his game to develop. In 2009, Messi would win his first Ballon d'Or, coming off an incredible season, where he scored 38 goals in all competitions and providing 18 assists. His efforts would lead Barcelona to their first ever treble, Copa del Rey, La Liga and the Champions League. Barcelona would also manage to clinch the UEFA Super Cup, FIFA Club World Cup and the Spanish Super Cup that year. While this was a very good season for Lionel Messi, the scary thing is, he was actually still growing, in every single aspect of his game. The following season, he would improve even further, scoring 47 goals in all competitions, and 60 goals overall that year, 2010. A massive improvement compared to the previous year or season. In the 2010-11 season, Messi would have his very first 50-goal season, where he scored 53 goals in all competitions, and provided 23 assists. At this point, it was quite certain, in just 2 seasons, there was a massive leap in his footballing aspects like dribbling, passing and scoring. The 50-plus goals a season will continue for a few more seasons in 2011-12, where he was considered to be at the absolute peak of his powers, and the season that followed. It was in the 2013-14 season that Messi's form took a massive dip after sustaining an injury that kept him out for months. Yet he still returned and managed to score 40-plus goals. He returned to his peak, however, in the 2014-15 season, where he managed to score 50-plus goals and 20-plus assists once again, and at this point had become the best playmaker in the world, winning his first Playmaker of the Year award. In the seasons that followed, his playmaking abilities improved even further, including his ability to score free kicks. The version of Messi we saw from 2015 to 2019 could be considered the most complete player in football history. Be it goal scoring, or passing, or dribbling, or free kicks or shooting, he was at the absolute peak of football. He would consistently score more free kick goals than anyone, score more goals outside the box than anyone, dribble more than anyone, provide assists more than anyone, and score goals more than anyone. This period of time could be considered another of Messi's peak, after the 2009 till 2012 period. Although he only managed to win 2 out of 5 Ballon d'Ors during this period, it was mainly due to the team not being at its best, rather than Messi himself, which will in turn affect his Ballon d'Or chances. In 2020 and 2021, although Messi was still the best player in the world, leading Argentina to the Copa America trophy, and winning the Ballon d'Or in 2021, he was very far from the Messi we knew for more than a decade. However, he still managed to amass 40-plus goals a season during this time. It was only in 2021-22, after moving to Paris Saint-Germain, that many could see that Messi has finally arrived at the final stages of his career. There have been a massive dip in form and overall hunger of the game. He barely scores goals, barely runs, and even though many still consider him the best playmaker in the world, due to this playmaking exploits for the club, he is still far from the Messi we know. Some predict that Messi still has a few years at the top, and only needs some motivation, but we can all agree that he is not the same anymore. So, we can see that both these two players have been consistent in their own right. In his Manchester United days, Cristiano was very good in almost every area of his game, as well as his early Real Madrid days, but he adapted his game around the 2014-15 season, and became mostly a pure goalscorer, in order to stay consistent. From the 2014-15 season till present, although he wasn't bad in other footballing aspects, he couldn't be considered to be very good. Messi, on the other hand, instead added more aspects of his game to stay consistent. From 2005 till 2009, he was just an explosive player with good dribbling abilities. From 2009 till 2013, he became an incredible goalscorer, while improving the other aspects even further. From 2015 till 2019, he became a playmaking and free kick specialist, whilst not losing any of the other aspects in the least. From 2019 till 2022, he scored more outside-the-box goals than ever. Perhaps, the never-ending explosiveness and constant improvement of his game throughout his career is the main reason Messi is getting tired, faster than Ronaldo, who decided to instead cut off some aspects of his game early on. So, in terms of who burned out faster, it is obviously Lionel Messi. Whilst Messi has slowed down massively at 34, Ronaldo's own happened at 37. So in this aspect, Ronaldo has been slightly more consistent. In terms of who played at the highest level possible, for a longer period of time, Messi has been slightly more consistent. From 2015, Messi instead improved his game, while Ronaldo instead eliminated certain aspects of his game. If Messi had decided to calm down a little bit, perhaps he would still be at the highest level now. On the other hand, if Ronaldo had not eliminated any aspect of his game, perhaps he would have gotten tired faster, but all of this are just predictions. With the facts laid in front of us, while both can be considered to be equally consistent, in terms of age, I will give Ronaldo the win. He has been slightly the more consistent player throughout their careers. However, considering the fact that they both are still playing, no one knows what the future holds. And that's it for our video. What are your thoughts on this? Leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching and make sure to subscribe for more of the same. See you next time.